What year were you born?
25, I think it was.
Okay, 25. Where where were you born?
Afton, Iowa.
Afton, Iowa. Can you tell me what your childhood was like?
Poverty, extreme poverty.
So you were born in the year 1925. Did you have any siblings growing up?
Well, I had a brother who was 18 months older. He was the perfect child. He was beautiful, talented. What?
Can you describe what life was like growing up in the 1920s and 30s?
Well, for me, it was probably not as desirable as for some others, but we lived through it.
When you say desirable, what do you mean?
Well, we didn't have money to go buy ice cream, candy, or anything we wanted.
The year that, or the era you were raised in, were you in within the Great Depression era?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, okay.
Yes.
What were some powerful moments in history?
Always seeing the president of FDR on the railroad waving to the crowds as the train went by.
Can you tell me what school was like?
School?
Yes. Did you attend school?
Well, yeah. My first years were in regular public. They didn't have kindergarten.
They didn't have any kindergarten?
Kindergarten, no. It was just 1 through 6.
1 through 6. Wow. Did you attend all the grades?
Oh, yeah.
Did you enjoy school?
No.
No. What were some things that you enjoyed as a child?
Seeing an airplane waving as an airplane over, yelling at the pilot, throw us some mail, throw us some mail.
Did you play any neighborhood games?
At night, after school,
What are some things you did after school? Are we thinking?
oh yeah,
Oh.
well, we had 2 apple trees in our backyard. A climber that you climbed up in, and you crawled over into the taller, thinner, stronger one and swang down on its branches.
So you like hanging from trees.
Oh, yeah.
As you aged and entered high school, what was life like?
The natural question of children is, where's your father? Where's your father? Well, who knows? Who cares? I mean, he left us when he saw that his second child wasn't adorable, perfect.
Were you the second child?
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
What?
I think that you are surrounded by a sea of people, and I think that they think you're perfect.
Well, no doubt.
So that father that left, he lost out.
Well, my brother was handsome, perfect in every way, good sportsman, uh, could probably beat most of the kids in a track race, and definitely better looking. He was a handsome young man.
You're telling me all these pictures around your room and you don't think you're beautiful? All these beautiful pictures of you. You were beautiful.
Well, I had some that told me that, but no, I didn't see it none yet.
So your mother was a single mom
Yes,
raising you and your brother.
yes.
What was life like being raised by a single mother?
Well, it wasn't exactly adorable or fun or anything to be envied. I mean, naturally, we were very poor.
I'm sorry. Life back then, I could only imagine how hard it was. Um, when did you meet your husband?
Well, that goes back a long ways.
At what age were you when you met your husband?
We all went to the same church, and it was wartime, and he came through the church uh, building, through the Sunday school class, really, in his white Navy uniform, and made quite a stunning hit. And who is that? Well, it was Margaret and Ruth. They were sisters. And so what? It was Kenneth, who was home from the war, and he had two sisters at home.
Is Kenneth your husband?
Kenneth was eventually. He became my husband eventually.
So Kenneth was kind of a looker.
He was a good looking.
So your husband was a very good man. People in the community loved him.
Yeah. Well, he first saw me, I think, probably on a Sunday walking home from Sunday school. And was commenting, and my brother said, that was my sister. And forewarned, be careful what you say about it. That's my sister. And then when it was time for my brother to get a job and look for employment, my husband was working at the mill shoveling wheat, and of course it was just shoveling wheat, hard work.
Yeah.
But hard work, but nevertheless, it was a job. And George took him to work with him and got him a job.
Yeah.
And when after he'd been hired, when he took my brother home, and my brother, knowing where he lived and going to work where he was, he picked him up the next morning to go to work. They became, when my husband would pick him up to go to work and take him home
So they were good friends.
Yeah, good friends.
That's good.
And then after work, well, I'll see you after we get cleaned up, have something to eat at home. We'll go out and check out the town. And okay. And often my husband said, come along, Ruth. Okay, come along. What else is there to do?
What did checking out the town look like?
Yeah,
What was that like? A nightlife in the city you were in? What city were you in?
Wichita.
What did nightlife look like in Wichita, Kansas?
In small town, you just hang out on the street side and watch the people walk by and maybe a few cars.
Did you guys hang out at any restaurants?
No,
No.
couldn't afford to buy anything. So, no.
Most people just hung out in the street. That's pretty interesting. If you could go back to any age in your life, what age would that be and why?
Well, my favorite years were early in marriage. I had a good man. I had 2 fine boys, and I was very proud of my children.
When you held your baby for the first time, what was it like?
Well, of course, it was thrilling to have my own baby.
Did you feel a sense of love?
Oh, of course.
So it's a truly unique experience. And I think people don't always notice what a symbolic thing birth can be. It ties people together. Do you remember what being a mother was like to your sons?
Yeah. He,
Did you do anything interesting as a mom? What are some things you remember about motherhood?
going through,
Hmm.
we had
I know you mentioned, can you tell me about the photo on your wall of a house? It has 4 stories.
that probably is the building that my husband's great-grandfather built it, and it has the name on it, Frederick Garfield Farley. And he was a chimney sweeper in a little town in Switzerland.
Okay.
And of course, he was very proud of his building. And he was a good chimney sweeper. Had his tools hanging and still hanging on the wall inside the building that was the barn that he built that held the tools along the inside wall.
That's unique. So your husband is originally from Switzerland?
Right?
How did he end up here?
Good question. He and his 2 brothers, and I don't know if he had other siblings. I don't know. But I do know that the 3 boys went to their mother and told her, we want to go to the new country and go across the water and see that new country and stake out land and home building. Built homes in 3 states, Kansas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Can you imagine a mother agreeing to let her sons?
No. Would you let your sons?
Oh, well, I don't think I could. I don't think I could.
You loved your sons very much, huh?
Oh, yes,
What did you do for a living?
for a living.
Yes.
I didn't have a job until my grade school. I suppose it was maybe 5th grade. I worked at the dime store. Then the home ec class had a survey of some men's club, and they chose someone from that group that served the dinner. And that night, because they thought I would be an asset for their coffee shop, what a thrill that was for me, because that's where the school of the boys from the Air Force hung out.
So you were a teacher?
Of course,
How long were you a teacher for?
20 years.
20 years. Do you remember the school you taught for?
Pleasantview and Derby.
In Derby? Did you have the chance to teach your sons?
My son, I don't think I had him.
No.
I think he was in somebody else's class. I didn't have him.
Okay.
He was in somebody else's class.
What is one thing that has stayed the same throughout your whole life?
Well, I suppose the fact that I'm a child of poverty. I mean, I was born into poverty, and one of my boys said you could tell watching her at the kitchen sink that she's been a child of poverty. She doesn't throw anything away.
Yeah.
I am a child of poverty.
That's
So what?
yes. What is one thing your children have taught you?
To always be truthful and honest.
What is your proudest moment as a parent?
Oh, I had 2 boys that I've been very proud of.
Oh, they seem like amazing boys. I've met one of them, and he is a very caring person. I think that you lucked out in that department. What is the first memory that springs to mind when you think back on your wedding day?
Well, the photographer didn't show up, so I didn't have any pictures.
That's not good. What is your happiest memory?
I think maybe last year when my grandson and great, I am extremely proud of all of my descendants, all of them. Extremely proud of all of my descendants.
That's beautiful. It sounds like you lived a beautiful life.
I have had.
Is there anything that you would like to leave with our listeners?
Anything what?
Any piece of advice you would like to leave to this generation?
Well, I tell them, enjoy now, the moment. If you're whatever your age, enjoy it to the fullest and realize that you're not going to be this young again. That this age will pass, and you'll never be this age again.
I love that. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.